for a little while you were a regular on I forgot the name of the show Hollywood has. He does it live. I don't remember the name of the show. But then you decided that you didn't want to do the show anymore. How come you made that decision?
So I figured that question would be asked for sure.
I get like I
And a
said
lot of
before,
people
man.
want to know it. A lot of people want to know why.
You
Here's
don't
the
have to
thing
you
with
don't you don't have
that.
to talk about it if you don't want to, man. No
No, no,
problem.
no, no. I definitely want to talk about it because people want to know and they deserve to know. You
Okay.
know, first of all, I'm not against Hollywood or nothing like that. I've known Hollywood a long time, and he's always been a good dude to me. A lot of people have their opinions about him, and it is what it is, but that goes for all of us. He helped me a lot. He
As
gave
he did,
me,
as he does me, actually. I've I've
yeah,
I've called him. He's given me his number, and I've called him about you know interviews I've done and how do I handle this and how do I and
yeah.
he'll help me out right away. All the respect in
He's
the
an
world for that
awesome
guy.
dude that way, man. He really
Yeah,
is, man.
yeah,
It's almost so good of him that sometimes you question it.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, 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 yeah,
why is this guy helping me so much? Like, what do you want, bro? Like,
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying, when are you gonna hit me with the catch 22, right?
Right.
He's a good dude that way, man, and he helped me a lot in this YouTube game. I mean,
Yeah.
when I was trying to get started, I thought maybe because I had known him, that he'd automatically, yeah, man, I'll bring you on the show and we'll talk and hang out, whatever. And that wasn't the case. He made me work to
Mm,
get there. Like,
right. Right. Right.
he made me show effort, and he made me show that I wanted to do this. Every time I'd hit him up, like, hey man, when are you gonna give me a shout out or something? Help me out, man. And I mean, I'd be in his comment threads like, oh, what's up, man? Welcome, brother, help. I'm
Right.
trying to
Right.
get there,
Right.
man. And he'd be like, keep putting content out, man. Keep putting content out. That's all he would tell me.
Right.
And then finally, what I did, real quick story, is what I ended up doing is I was like, all right, I'm tired of waiting. So I went on TikTok and I ended up getting huge on TikTok.
Okay.
So now you can't deny me, bro.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then that's when they brought me on as the TikTok sensation, and that's how I got started in the Black Dragons Roundtable,
Okay.
and that's how I ended up doing things with Hollywood and stuff. And as my content started going, obviously I made a name for myself, so we just worked together. One thing, I knew Hollywood did the biker news and whatever, that's his thing.
Mm,
I've always been dead set against it, against anybody doing it. I don't care who it is.
I see.
And he knew that, and I knew what he does, whatever. But it kind of started getting a little out of pocket, to the point where him and another person that he deals with were doing these shows, um, legitimately disrespecting um, multiple big 1% MCs, and it was a little bit beyond what is normally done. And I'm watching this, and I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, like, oh, man, why are you guys doing that? And next thing I know, my phone's ringing. These clubs are calling me.
Mm,
What people don't realize is, I'm pretty decent size on TikTok, even now that they took multiple accounts, and I'm still rebuilding another one yet again.
mm,
But and I'm decent size on YouTube, to the point where all these different clubs have my number.
right.
And they'll call me when they got a problem with something, even that I say or somebody else, whatever. And dude, it got to the point where it was like every day my phone was ringing
Ugh,
from different guys that honestly I shouldn't even be talking to these guys. I mean, they're very high up there. They're
right.
in clubs that honestly don't like me and I don't like them.
Mm,
But there's that mutual respect, and they knew they could call me and I'd be straight up with them. I wouldn't bullshit them. And they knew
right.
that that conversation would stay between us.
Mm,
So I'm getting these calls like, man, what's up with Hollywood? What's up with so and so? What's up with that video? What's up with this video? And I'm like, hey guys, this is why I don't do that kind of content, because I don't believe in that, and that. So why am I getting a call? Well, you're on the show with him, man. You do business with him.
right. Right.
So I
Right.
kind of started getting linked into his drama, You
Hmm.
know, and like I said, it's not against Hollywood or anybody else. It just, you know, the drama was starting to come back to the internet for me. And, you know, I don't want it, man. I don't need it, you know, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
I don't blame you. You know, listen, like we all know that drama and gossip, people on YouTube, and so they love it. They love it,
yep.
right? They
Oh, yeah.
absolutely love it. But
Yeah.
at the same time, two things. One, you know, like we said before, the clubs are still massive. They're still huge. They're still everywhere, and they still have some type of power.
Sure.
That's one. And the other thing is, it shows the character, your character, right? You're
Right.
not you're gonna put limits on what you're actually going to talk about because you've been in that world, you understand it, and
Right.
the dollar sign isn't going to make you sell out, basically,
No, no.
right?